Hey guys, so this is Mega Snow Lizard doing another video review, and here we have I think the G2 colors of Bruticus. So this is a Big Bad Toy Store, and I think Amazon exclusive colors. So he's still kind of bright. Okay, I'm gonna go over all the flaws. Oh wait, first of all, I'll be just reviewing the robot figures, their individual figures, and maybe their vehicle forms. I'll try to squeeze that in while I do the review real fast. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing the combined form because we already seen so many of that in previous videos of other people's videos. Okay, so let's get to it. And as you see, Brawl is already sitting down because he has trouble standing up, and that's one of his major flaws. But then he can sit down pretty well. He looks comfy sitting down anyways. Another uniform problem between all these figures is the plastic feels kind of cheap to me. It feels kind of cheap, but at the same time they have lots of detail. They have an abundant amount of detail. So I guess that kind of overlaps it. But another major problem is the paint apps. For some of these figures it looks good, but the thing is there is a major lack of paint. And that's a real drawback for it. Of course, all these blotches on there doesn't really make up for it, and even then, it's not really applied all that well. So it's like they just made a mistake and they just made a totally new line with it. That's my impression of it. But yeah, now let's go over the weakest out of the bunch. Let me move these guys off to the side. There's Onslaught. There we go. Yeah, let me go over the weakest first, and that would have to be Brawl. As I said, he's an awesome sitter. If you want him to babysit your kids, he's perfect because he could sit all day. Maybe on your kids, but no, I'm just joking. Sitting on kids is bad. Don't do it at home, or anywhere for that matter. I noticed his weapon straight up like that. I prefer to actually leave it unlocked and pose it up like this, so actually it's like facing forward somewhat. But even then it's locked. Even though it's like locked like so, like straight up from the back, he does have a little bit of a waist articulation. Even though it does not rotate side to side, it does. If you pull it out a little bit, there we go, then you can actually tilt it forward a lot from the waist. Wait, let me try to do that real fast for you guys. See, he could actually bow Asian style, so he could actually face the cannons in front. And the one major weakness about his standing ability is just because of his feet. So I'm trying to get that back in, but who cares? His feet, they do stay in position, but I don't know. It's too weak. It can't hold up his weight when you try to lean him forward, and even then, he seriously needs heel spurs or back heels, but these are not long enough to support the weight on the back. And but other than that, he looks awesome, and he's kind of hollow-legged, but they all suffer a little bit of hollow-legness or hollow armness or hollow backness. I'm just making up terms now, but that's how it is. Let's see, like here, for example, his forearm's kind of hollow because he has a little bit of hand articulation, or wrist articulation, compared to everyone else. Everyone else does not have that, and that's a bummer, but at least they don't have these crevices in the arms. Okay, so I'm not looking at the instructions. This is my first time transforming him back into his, I guess into his vehicle form. Let me see. This way looks wrong, so it must be this way. Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to do this real quickly for you guys, but I'm not even sure if I'll be able to make it in time. But so I want this to be a short video, but I'll try my best. Then it says something about rotating these cannons. Let me see, do fillies. Something about Oh, that doesn't look right. Is it? Nope. No, that's not right. Sorry guys, oh, no, okay, that feels right. Somewhat. Yeah, there we go. I think. Yeah, there. There. Then and there's these couple tabs that actually lock that down, but this doesn't sit well on mine. So here's him, and if I could get him all tabbed in. There we go. Here's him in vehicle form. The turret does rotate all the way around. It does go up if you unlatch it, but I'm not going to do that. He does have his weapon, but I just put it off to the side. You can see lots of the robot body underneath and folded up legs here and arms, but he's not too bad. I like his vehicle form a lot better than his robot form though, so that's a plus for Brawl. I'm sorry if it's not really focused. Well, there you go. There's his vehicle form. Man, already 6 minutes. Okay, let's get moving. Vortex. I really don't like helicopters. I don't like this part. If it locked in place, maybe it will be a little bit better, but it does not really fit my fancy any. It just flops around. But this guy would have, I believe, the most amount of articulation compared to everything else here. He does have this weird looking double jointed knee, so you can actually make a U with his leg. Then you can see his hands on Bruticus's hand underneath. But yeah, he would have the most amount of articulation amongst everyone. And he does have a waist swivel as well. I just don't like the look that much. He looks like that he has big chest, tits, or whatever, whatchamacallit. But yeah, let's go put this back. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing with this guy. Brawl, he's kind of straightforward. So, let me see. There's always something rotation with the waist. I know these things flop out, because I remember doing that when I was trying to get him out of his limb mode. I'm supposed to rotate that part out, I think. Now let's go. Yeah, let's go rotate these parts out first. Then attach these two together. I did it wrong. There we go. And I don't know. I know this thing's supposed to be on top. Decepticon symbol on the side. If I'm not focused, I'm sorry guys. I'm just trying to do this real quickly. This thing's supposed to be outside. The hand's supposed to be out there. Rotate this way maybe. Yeah, there we go. So something like that. Lock these two in place maybe. Smack things together. Yeah, as I said before, I'm not looking at the instructions at all. I'm just trying to... Maybe I should split these into separate videos, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm just trying to do this very quickly, guys. Okay, never mind that. Well, you get it. There we go. Vehicle form. I just don't like helicopters, man. But this one's not too bad. It looks Cybertronian enough. It looks cool. The turret's curved a little bit down, I guess, because he's going to shoot downwards no matter what. This part goes up, I guess, due to the limb mode. But yeah, there we go. There's the vehicle form for that. Let's go with someone a little bit easy, huh? Alright, and this is Blast Off. Blast Off would be one of my favorites, because he has great amount of details. You can see it all in his engine shoulder bits. You can also see some thrusters on the back of his arms, shoulders, and back of his calves. And then you see springs here, a little bit of back action stuff here. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know where to start with this guy. But I just know that the tabs up here are really sensitive, but you do pull these out without breaking it. Did I break it? No, I didn't. It was just a ball joint, but I think I warped the plastic on here by pulling it off too quickly. Be careful with that tab, guys. This tab and that tab hole is kind of sensitive. Again, like no matter what I do, it's just kind of screwy. And let's see what goes where. I know this thing curves back maybe. I know these parts are supposed to cover up the... Oh, there we go. This one rotates up this way. This one locks up here. And I know these ones go up. Oh, it should separate the... Should I do that actually? I don't know. Should I do that? There we go. So I have the back part together. I know these are supposed to be the fins. If I get too lazy, I might just stick it out like that. Give them extra long wings or something like that. Well, there we go. Then fold these parts in. There we go. That looks a little bit more congruent. I'm pretty sure I'm using that term wrong. Let's see. I know these are supposed to be on this side. So let's go. Does that work? Somewhat. Okay, so rotate these limbs, rotate this way, fold this back up. Something like that. Oh, you get the drift. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I might as well finish where I start, right? That's what people keep on telling me. Finish what you started. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, there we go. And he's an awesome looking Cybertronian shuttle thing, which is pretty good. Yeah, this kind of hollow right back here. But yeah, overall, he looks okay. I think he looks pretty good. He still has that weird waist articulation right up here. I think that's waist articulation, I can't tell. But I think it's more like a head, shoulder area articulation. But yeah, pretty cool. I like this guy the best, only because he makes more sense to me than anything else. Then we'll go with Swindle. Swindle's pretty good. He has wide feet, so he could stand in basically any stance. He has a little bit of foot articulation, but that's pretty much it. On the back, though, he's extremely hollow. Hollow this, hollow that. But as I said before, he has an amazing amount of detail that's on the inside, so it kind of makes up for it somewhat, but not really. And he has his big giant wheels on this side, just sits there. Let's go try to transform him real fast. I say real fast, but I don't think I'm really doing it real fast. As always, I think there's a little bit of waist bendy thing involved. Put the feet together, roll, put these parts down. Pretty sure there's going to be something like that. Do these things fold up? I don't know. Well, let's go try that first. No, they don't fold up that way. Maybe I wasn't supposed to. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's supposed to be these peg holes for these. Oh, here they are. Maybe I just bend this up, bend the arms away, bend it up, touch it to these points here, and rotate these side exhaust things. Not bad for first transformation, guys, huh? Especially when I'm not, especially that I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, not bad. You know, I could be worse. It's not staying on there. Maybe the top ones? Yeah, maybe the top ones. Okay. I don't know where to put these hands, but I guess that's the closest I could get. Yeah, his car form is pretty decent, I guess. It's kind of hollow. If you look, you can see right through it. That's the only drawback. His wheels are not painted, but the top looks really nice. He looks like a car, but without like a place for him to sit. But yeah, he rolls pretty decent, I guess. Okay, so there's him in vehicle form. Now this guy's gonna be a challenge. Onslaught. He has basically weird stuff. I don't like his purple head. I wish it was black. He has this weird elbow joints that go outward like this. That doesn't really make sense to me. He has a little bit of waist articulation, but this part gets in the way. So it does rotate, and it rotates at a weird angle. As you see here, it rotates at a angle instead of rotating straight. And then you see the back of his head. I know some people were trying to put this in like this or whatever. I was able to put it in this way by using just friction. It goes in a slight different angle, but it covers up Bruticus's face. Kiss his face. Okay. So let's go with the transformation. I have not transformed this guy before. This is as everything else is my first time, and I think I'm doing pretty well for first timer. Transforming him. There we go. So I know I have to push this part down, revealing his big giant head. There must be, yep. This is a tight, very, very tight. Maybe I should keep this part down. There we go. I could rotate his head. You're not supposed to rotate his head, but that's how I do it. That's how I roll. That's totally wrong. But as I said, I'm just estimating. No. Why isn't it rotating any further? Is it locked? Yeah, it's locked there. Okay. Maybe if I just push it down as far as I can. I know you're supposed to cover up his head with his arms. Those are tight arm joints, but by the way. Something like that? Something like this? Sorry guys for the background noise. I have to go out. My wife is out there, but she'll go out and check while I'm being very studious here. Well, it's supposed to go on like that. He's supposed to be like some type of weird trailer car thingamajig. This is not sitting well at all, and the baby crying is stressing me out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, something like that. I think I have this part on wrong, but that's the closest thing I could get without looking at the instructions. Wow. Paint job, not that great. But he does roll. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. So that's that. It's been 18 minutes and 37 seconds. This is MSL signing off. You guys have a great day. See you guys next time.